So we were talking about the rational functions, and we stopped at instant drill number 13, okay, yesterday. And today I would like to continue to talk about the remaining instant drill problems, okay? And 嗱，咁啊，剩翻嗰幾題咧，咁我唔俾時間你做啦。咁我今日會講埋呢幾題先。咁然之後咧 ，supplementary exercise 9, I have marked a few questions for you. Okay, so that will be discussed tomorrow in tomorrow's double lesson, and then I will end chapter 9 after tomorrow's lesson. It's okay. So that the plan is like this. Okay, just wait. The plan is like this. 睇下先，好似係咪多咗啲咧？29、31、yes， 冇33嘅應該係咁樣。OK，ID 14。嗱，咁我同時間亦都改咗，你哋交咗嗰個功課嘅話咧，咁我已經改咗同埋 return 咗俾你哋㗎啦。咁你可以 check 自己咧有啲乜嘢錯嘅 ，OK？ 咁咧好多同學都係錯同一樣嘢嘅啫。咁我可能聽日先講翻你哋嘅 homework， 因為仲有啲同學未交嘅 ，OK？ So instant drill number 14. So we have x cubed over x4 minus 1 over x minus 1 plus 1 over x square minus 1。嗱，呢度咧4次方嘅，我哋一般嚟講咧都會將佢睇成咧係 x square to the power 2， and then 1 will be 1 square, right? Okay, and then plus this x square minus 1 becomes x plus 1, x minus 1, and then it is also in the format of a square minus b square. If it is a square minus b square, it becomes a plus b times a minus b. Okay, and then 1 over x minus 1 plus 1 over x plus 1 times x minus 1. And the x square minus 1 here can be further factorized into x plus 1 times x minus 1. Okay, and then 1 over x plus 1 times x minus 1. So we have successfully factorized every numerator and every denominator. Then there is nothing to be cancelled at this moment, but we have fractions adding or subtracting together. Then we need to find the common denominators. Okay, 即係要通分母啦。人有我冇嘅就要乘大佢。OK， 好啦，呢一個 x cube 下面呢個 x square plus 1 times x plus 1 times x minus 1， 有冇一啲 factor 係人有我冇嘅咧？冇喎，好似，所以呢一個份數咧就唔需要轉變啦，唔需要倍大啦。And then for the x minus 1 here, so we need to multiply the x square plus 1 times x plus 1 to this, okay? And the 1 on the top should also be multiplied by x squared plus 1 times x plus 1, okay? And then plus this x plus 1 times x minus 1, we need to multiply the extra x squared plus 1 to this, which means that the 1 on the top should also be multiplied by x squared plus 1, okay? And then we may merge everything together to form one single fraction. So x cubed minus, so the 1 can be omitted, x squared plus 1 times x plus 1, plus this one can also be omitted, x squared plus 1. Okay, just copy the denominator, the common denominator. Okay, and then we need to expand the bracket on the top. So x cubed minus, so when we multiply, when we expand the two brackets in the middle, we give it a bracket first. It's x cubed plus x squared plus x plus 1, okay, plus x squared plus 1. And then x squared plus 1, x plus 1, x minus 1. and remove the bracket. X cubed minus x squared minus x minus 1 plus x squared plus 1. And then we have this. And finally, cancelling the common terms. I mean the plus and minus terms. And what is remaining on the top will be just negative x. And then we have x squared plus 1, x plus 1, x minus 1 on the bottom. Okay? And there's no more common factor which can be cancelled. So that is the final answer. Are you correct? Okay. The negative sign can be written on the top or on the bottom or in the front of the fraction. All of them are okay. So now we have done the addition and subtraction, okay? And then we have also done the multiplication and division earlier. So we are going to do the mixed type, okay? The mixed type of the 4 operations. 加減乘除都可以混埋一齊㗎啦，今次。咁我哋只不過咧做多幾題，等我哋咧做啲即係通分母啊 factorization 嘅時候咧做熟啲咁解嘅啫。新嘅技巧就真係冇㗎啦，其實。OK。So 2 over x plus 3 plus 1 over x plus 3 times x plus 9 over x， 記住係先乘除後加減。Okay, so it's 2 over x plus 3 plus. Don't change the 2 over x plus 3 because it is of lower priority. Okay, multiplication is of higher priority. So 嗱呢度咧分數乘分數，佢哋係咪冇 common factor？ Okay, if there is no common factor which can be cancelled, then we just multiply their top parts together and multiply their bottom parts together. It's 1 times x plus 9, top times top, and then x plus 3 times x, bottom times bottom. OK， 唔係交叉相乘啊，唔係交叉相乘啊，得唔得 ？OK， 分數乘法係上邊乘上邊，下邊乘下邊，分子乘分子，分母乘分母，得唔得 ？OK，and then so let me just simplify this a little bit. It is x plus 9 over x times x plus 3. And then we need to add the two fractions together. Then we need to enlarge the fractions. Okay, so for the first fraction, the x plus 3 should be multiplied by an x. Okay, and then the 2 should be multiplied by the same x. And then plus the second fraction is no change here, x times x plus 3. Okay, and then we just add the two fractions, add the two numerators together. And it becomes 3x plus 9 over x times x plus 3. And then we need to check for the common factors. So we should take out the 3. And then we have x plus 3 over x times x plus 3. And then we find that the x plus 3 can be cancelled by each other. So the final answer will be just 3 over x. Is that okay? Next one. Instant drill number 16， 我已經放棄咗講嘅 example 㗎啦 ，OK 得唔得？因為實在係冇乜，即係冇特別嘅技巧，齋做 ，OK， 然之後齋操熟呢啲咁嘅計算，之後要鬥小心咁解嘅啫。Instant drill number 16。好，睇下咯喎，記住先乘除後加減啊。x minus 1 over 2x squared plus 5x minus 25, and then minus x over 2x plus 5, and then divided by 2x squared minus 5x over 2. Okay, and we need to do the factorization on each part first. Okay, so x minus 1, nothing to be factorized, and then 2x squared plus 5x minus 25. You may use the Formula 1 or cross method to help you. So let me see. It should be like this. Am I correct? Yes. Okay. And then it should be minus x over 2x plus 5. And then the divided by fraction means multiplied by the reciprocal of the fraction. And then I take out the x here, 2x minus 5. And get this? And then do the multiplication first. So x minus 1 over x plus 5 times 2x minus 5 is no change, and then minus. So we find that there is a common factor x, which can be cancelled by each other. Okay, so what is remaining on the top is 2, on the bottom is 2x plus 5 times 2x minus 5. Okay, and then we are going to do the subtraction now. Subtraction, and we need to enlarge the fraction. Okay, so for the first fraction, we need to multiply a 2x plus 5. So we have x plus 5, 2x minus 5, and then multiply the extra 2x plus 5. So multiply the same 2x plus 5 on the top. And then for the second fraction, we have x plus 5 times 2x plus 5, 2x minus 5. So the extra factor we multiply is x plus 5. Okay, it's like this. And then we merge the two fractions together. So x minus 1 times 2x plus 5 minus 2 times x plus 5. So it's like this. And then expand the brackets on top. So 2x squared plus 5x minus 2x minus 5 minus 2x minus 10. And then copy the denominator. Okay, and then simplify the like terms on top. So we have 2x squared plus 5 minus 2 becomes plus 1x. And then minus 5 minus 10 becomes minus 15. And then we have this. Okay, and for the quadratic factor on the top, we need to try to do the factorization on using the formula 1 or using the cross method. So I think it should be like this. Should be plus 3. Yes. And then we also find that there is a pair of common factor, 2x minus 5, which can be cancelled by each other. So what is remaining on the top is just x plus 3. And then what is remaining on the bottom is x plus 5 and 2x plus 5. And that will be the final answer. Are you correct? Instant drill number 17. Oh, 嚟多個啦喎。ID 17. So 嗱呢個咧似係啲即係長題目㗎啦，係嘛？即係啲唔係最長嘅啫，但係似係啲考試嘅題目嚟嘅。OK， 有 A、B、C part 咁樣樣係嘛？ Part A is x minus 3 is a factor of this. Explain your answer. OK， 我哋要 check 下一個係咪一個嘢嘅 factor 嘅話咧，我哋會點做啊 ？Let f(x) be this x cubed minus 3x squared minus 4x plus 12. And then we need to check whether f3 is equal to 0 or not. Okay, it is equal to 3 cubed minus 3 times 3 squared minus 4 times 3 plus 12. And it should be equal to 27 minus 27 minus 12 plus 12. That is 0. Okay, which means that we have to conclude that x minus 3 is a factor of x cubed minus 3x squared minus 4x plus 12. Okay, so that is the conclusion of part A. Is that okay? And then in part B, because we have already found the first factor of this x cubed minus 3x squared minus 4x plus 12. Okay, so we know that the first factor is x minus 3, and then we can use the long division to find the long factor here, the long bracket. Okay, so I think it should be equal to this, just like this, right? Okay, and we have to further factorize the x squared minus 4 because it can be further factorized. Okay, so it is x plus 2 times x minus 2. So that is the answer of part B. Still following? And then part C, we need to simplify this complicated calculation. Okay, so that should be x minus 2 times over x cubed minus 3x squared minus 4x plus 12 divided by 1 plus 6 over x plus 2. Okay, first, we can find the question of part B in the denominator of the first fraction. So we may use the result of part B to factorize this denominator to be x minus 3 times x plus 2 times x minus 2. And then divided by 呢度咧唔好將個除號變翻到乘後邊嘅顛倒住，因為後邊咧並唔係就咁一個份數嚟嘅，係嘛？我哋要將個1同埋個6 over x 加2咧加翻埋一齊，變翻做一整個份數。我哋先好將個除號咧變翻做乘後邊嘅顛倒咁樣樣，好唔 OK？ So we need to add the 1 with the fraction together to form one single fraction before we can change the divide to be times the reciprocal of the fraction. Okay, so the 1 can be changed to x plus 2 over x plus 2. Okay, it's like this. And for the first fraction, can you see that the x minus 2 can be cancelled by each other? Okay, so what is remaining on the top is 1. And then on the bottom is x minus 3 times x plus 2. And then divided by, and this is x plus 2 plus 6, that is x plus 8 over x plus 2, right? And now we can do the reciprocal upside down, okay? 1 over x minus 3 times x plus 2, and then times x plus 2 over x plus 8. And the common factor which can be cancelled will be x plus 2. So what is remaining on top is just 1. And on the bottom is x minus 3 times x plus 8. So that is the final answer of part C. Okay, is there any problems for the instant drills number 14 to 17? Okay, 好快做咗4題啦，已經係嘛？得唔得？跟唔跟到啊？你哋都要可以咁快喎 ，OK， 可以再快啲都得喎，係嘛 ？OK， 好啦嗱，跟住咧，我喺嗰個嘅 Supplementary Exercise 9嗰度咧，精選咗一啲嘅題目俾大家做嘅。OK， 咁我已經開咗落去個 Math App 嗰度㗎啦。The latest classwork, okay, in the Math App will be the specially selected problems for you. 跟唔到 ？OK， 有台跟唔到，邊一題跟唔到？有冇邊題要講多次嘅？或者邊個 step 要講多次嘅？Number 16. OK， 得唔得？嗱，唔使擔心抄唔切啊！唔使擔心抄唔切，所有嘢我都上晒網㗎啦，得唔得啊 ？OK， 咁但係最緊要係明啊，最緊要係明我做緊啲乜嘢嘢。OK， 咁你明個 concept， 即係我點解要咁樣做，係用啲乜嘢諗法去咁樣做咧，就已經得㗎啦，得唔得？咁你自己就可以跟翻啲諗法去做出嚟。即係某個數點樣計，即係某個數係嗰啲拆括號啊嗰啲話咧，你自己都識得拆㗎嘛，係嘛？如果你聽我講跟唔到點樣拆括號嘅話，嗰啲其實反而咧唔重要嘅。OK。All right, so let's go to the supplementary exercise 9. So I would like you to do the following questions. This one. Oh, let me paste it here.嗱，有啲會係幾難嘅，得唔得？咁咧我俾少時間你做下先。咁我陣間盡量咧去到講一講咧關於 HCF 同埋 LCM 嗰幾題先，即係29、31、32啊。OK， 咁剩翻嗰啲咧就會留翻聽日講噶啦。OK，so let me give you 7 minutes. 7 minutes is 15:43 now. And then let me talk about the first few questions at 1550. And please remember to upload your classwork to the Math app. 好，等我睇下有冇人已經交晒先。
老Sir，
係。
我想問下30B，我應該點樣寫啊
？30幾話 ？Sorry。
30B supplementary。
Boy。
啊，唔係應該將兩個 polynomial 乘埋之後，揾個答案出嚟，然後再將 HCF 同埋 LCM 乘埋之後，話佢哋兩個一樣。
係啦，冇錯。嗱，佢問你 what is the relation 啊嘛，係嘛？咁即係兩者之間嘅關係係啲咩咧？咁樣，咁其實個關係就係 equal 啦 ，OK， 即係相等咁樣嘅。咁你只不過咧就係將第一樣嘢就係寫出嚟啦，然之後就應該就唔使拆括好㗎啦，係嘛？因為你應該係 factorize 好晒嘅。然之後第二樣嘢咧就係 HCF 乘 LCM 啦，跟住寫咗出嚟，跟住排翻好嗰啲factors。同埋寫好啲佢哋嘅次方嘅話咧，咁就會見到兩者係一樣嘅，咁你就可以即係 conclude 咧，佢哋係 equal 咁樣做答案啦。OK？
好，OK。
老Sir，我 send 咗第47條，我就卡住咗喺最尾個 step 度，可唔可以幫我睇下？
好啊。嗱呢題咧，呢題可能你要學一學。一般嚟講咧，我哋都係用我以下教呢個方法去做嘅。OK， 咁就即係冇未見過嘅話，可能未必可以自己諗到嘅。你而家見到我打字我？
見到。
OK， 嗱呢度咁樣啦。咁咧我哋會將呢條式咧 square 佢。OK， 然之後咧左手邊咧，我哋會用即係identity 去到 expand 咗佢啦。好啦，跟住咧係咪咁啊？減2嚟嘅。跟住咧，我哋會將個減2咧加翻過去，即係 x square 加1 over x square 咧係等於 a 嘅 square 咁樣樣。OK。好啦，跟住咧，嗱呢度咧，你我當呢個咧，呢個係一式，陣間我哋要用嘅。
咦？點解個減2唔見咗嘅
？sorry， 加2加翻過去 ，sorry 啊。
唔該，老Sir。
因為呢個咧就係2式嚟嘅，咁樣樣。好啦，跟住咧，佢題目咧係咪問我哋 x cube 減1 over x cube 咁樣啦？係嘛？呢個咧我哋當係一個 a 3次減 b 3次嘅式嚟到去做 factorization。咁係咪即係話咧？係咪即係 x 減1 over x， 跟住咧就乘翻 x 嘅2次，加翻 x 乘以1 over x， 再加1 over x 嘅2次方。OK， 即係用翻 a 3次減 b 3次嗰條公式咧，我哋變咗做 a 減 b 括弧 a 2次加 ab。
我明白啦 ，OK 啦。
OK 咯，嗬。咁跟住我哋就可以用翻咧一式同埋二式代翻落去噶啦，得唔得？
咁嗰個，呢度我明啦，唔該，老Sir。
OK， 好。 Okay, so I think I can only talk about question number 29 today. Okay, so let's go to 29. It is given that the HCF of two polynomials fx and gx is x minus 3. So x minus 3 is the highest common factor of fx and gx, which means that x minus 3 is a factor of fx, and x minus 3 is a factor of gx. Okay, because it is a common factor. It is the highest common factor. So at the first place, it must be a factor of fx and a factor of gx, right? Okay, 係嘛？最大公因數一定就要係因數嚟先得啦。所以咧 ，f3 should be equal to 0 because x minus 3 is a factor. So the remainder f3 should be equal to 0. But we have the formula of fx, so we can do this. 3 squared minus a times 3 minus 2b is equal to 0. 9 minus 3a minus 2b equals 0. And then moving the a term and b term to the right-hand side. Okay, and writing them on the left. And then it is equation 1. And we also have g3 to be equal to 0, right? So we have 3 cubed minus b3 squared plus a3 minus b equals 0. So we have 27 minus 9b plus 3a minus b equals 0. Okay, so we have 3a minus 10b is equal to negative 27. And label this to be equation 2. Okay, so we have equation 1, equation 2. And notice that both equations, the a terms are both 3a. So we just use equation 1 to minus equation 2. The 3a will be cancelled. And then for the b terms, we have 2b minus negative 10b. So it becomes 12b. The right-hand side is 9 minus negative 27. Becomes 36. So b is 3. And then sub b equals 3 into equation 1. So we have 3a plus 2 times 3 equals 9. 3a plus 6 equals 9. And 3a is 3a is 1. Okay, so that is the answer of the first part of part A. Can you get this? Hence, write down fx and gx. So fx becomes x squared minus ax, that is minus x, minus 2b, minus 2 times 3, that is 6. Okay, and then gx will be x cubed minus bx squared, 3x squared, plus ax, 1x, minus b, that is minus 3. Okay, so that is the answer of the second part of part A. Okay, and then for part B, we want to find the LCM of fx and gx. So we need to factorize fx and gx separately first. But we know that both of them has a common factor of x minus 3, right? Okay, so it will be like this: x minus 3 plus times x plus 2, and then gx factorize to be, let me see, should be x minus 3 times x squared plus 1. Okay, the x squared plus 1 cannot be further factorized. So the LCM should be x minus 3 times x plus 2 times x squared plus 1. Okay, so that is the LCM of fx and gx. Is that okay?好，29題得唔得？嗱，呢啲就係好似喺我哋嘅校內考試裏邊嘅題目咧，大概就係咁嘅形式㗎啦。OK 啊，即係叫你 solve 下啲 unknowns 啊，然之後叫你揾下啲 HCF 或者 LCM 啊咁樣樣。OK，咁啊希望大家可以做到啊。 So let's continue to talk about the remaining questions in supplementary exercise 9 tomorrow. Okay. So if there is no more question, this is the end of this lesson and you may leave now. Goodbye.
老Sir，我 homework 第39條唔係好識計，可唔可以講一講
？Homework 39條，你想我而家教你？我而家講好唔好啊
？OK。
你等等啊。Homework 39 ，OK。好啦，即係呢一個咯，係嘛？1 over square 加 xy 加 y square， 然之後乘以3x cube 減3y cube， 然之後就 y square 減 x square， 然之後再除1 over x 加 y。OK， 好啦，我哋要 factorize 先啦。呢個1冇得 fact，x square 加 xy 加 y square 咧都冇得 fact 嘅，因為如果你撳機 Formula One 嘅話咧，應該係 math error 嚟嘅。你輸入111嘅話咧 ，math error 嚟嘅。OK， 好啦，跟住中間上邊呢度見唔見到有個 common factor 3抽咗出嚟先，剩翻嘅就係 x cube minus y cube。OK， 下邊咧係咪嗱呢度咧留意啦？我話咧我哋個 x 係 big brother， 咁所以咧最大嘅 x 次方嗰個 term 咧要係 positive term 嘅，但係而家呢個 y square 減 x square 嘅話咧，個 x square term 係咪 big brother？ 但係佢係 negative 嘅，咁所以咧我就要抽個 negative sign 出嚟，變咗做 x square 減翻 y square， 調翻轉嚟減咁樣樣 ，OK 得唔得？呢度好啦，然之後咧除後邊呢個 fraction 咧就變翻做乘佢哋嘅上下顛倒啦，即係咁樣樣啦。咁就係個1其實可以唔使寫嘅。然之後咧中間嗰兩個括號咧，我哋仲有得 fact 嘅噃，我哋就 fact 咗佢先啦。呢個3照寫啦，呢個 x cube minus y cube 我哋有條公式嘅 x minus y， 然之後咧 x square plus xy plus y square，OK， 然之後下邊呢個 negative of x square minus y square 咧，亦都可以 fact 係嘛 ？x plus y times x minus y 嘅，然之後 times 呢個 x plus y over 1咁啦。OK， 好啦，跟住咧見到嘅咧就係呢一個x square 加 xy 再加 y square 咧。係咪同呢一個咧係可以 cancel 走啦 ？OK， 跟住咧呢個 x minus y 同呢一個 x minus y 咧又可以 cancel 走咯。仲有呢個 x plus y 同呢一個 x plus y 咧，亦都係一上一下嘅話咧就可以互相 cancel 走啦，係嘛 ？OK， 好啦，咁跟住即係剩翻啲咩咧？上邊分子嘅係咪得翻個3？下邊係咪得翻個負同埋1 ？OK， 咁即係答案就係-3啦。呢度 get 唔 get 到
？OK， 我明白啦，唔該老師。
OK， 好得，拜拜。
拜。
好，咁 M1 嘅同學，我會出去先嘅，即係我會完咗呢一堂先嘅，咁一陣會即刻就會翻入嚟㗎啦。OK， 拜拜。